So, I've been a marketing consultant for tech companies in the Web2 world. A large part of my career has been understanding these technical projects and leading content at different companies. Not only that, I have switched my careers from Web2 to Web3 now, and in less than 6 months, scaled my agency to 6 figures. A lot of my work also involves writing white papers for my clients, understanding what the technical product is about, and helping founders communicate their idea to their audience. From working with enterprise SaaS companies to learning everything about blockchain and Solidity, I have a few things to share about how you can learn technical things fast. So let's get into it. The first is priming. So when you're getting started with any technical project, you don't know anything about it. And at first, it seems very daunting to understand all the things that are being talked about. So it's very important that you first go through the terminologies, the basic terms and concepts, and most importantly, look at the structures and indexing of everything you are about to study. This will make the entire process seem less daunting. It will help you connect one thing to the other, and most importantly, it will help you learn the essential things. So there is the Pareto principle, which says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. When you're tackling any technical project, it's the 20% of the concepts that are going to bring you the 80% of the results. And it's very important that you identify this 20% and just learn the essentials. In any given subject, there is so many different things that you can learn about it. So if you just pick anything up and start consuming content, then there is almost no end to it. Plus, you will be boiling the ocean by going overboard with the process. A good way to keep you on track or to ensure that you don't go overboard with things is to pick up a project and work on it. This is the best and the fastest way to help you learn any technical concept. Because when you work on a project, you know what are the concepts needed and you know what information to pick and learn. Otherwise, as I mentioned, there are a million different things to consume and learn in any given topic. So thoroughly see the index of everything that you are diving into, pick up a project and start implementing everything. Once you pick up the project and start applying the concepts, you will obviously see a lot of holes that you have to again go to the study material and then fill in the gaps. This entire process helps you immerse yourself in everything that you're learning. There is the concept of environment design talked about by James Clear in his book Atomic Habits, which says that if you want to encourage yourself to take any action, design your environment according to it. So if you want to cut down on your sugar, you better ensure that you don't have cookies or donuts around in the house. You can apply this concept to whenever you're learning about any technical subject. When you've picked up a topic, make sure that you are not distracted by other things. Go through podcasts, white papers, or any other material around that technical topic. If you're constrained by time, you do not have to go and listen to every podcast, every white paper out there. Just look at the topics people are talking about. Look at the conversations that people are having on the subject on social media channels. Or look at the broader headings that any research paper is talking about that technical topic. Have intense periods of focus where you are sitting down and tackling the technical subject. Space it out with breaks in between so that when you're actively working on the project, your conscious mind is fully involved with it. And when you are not, your mind can relax and the subconscious mind can make the connections inside of your brain. In these periods of gaps, make sure that you are recalling everything that you have learned actively. Very often when we are learning anything technical or learning any difficult thing for that matter, we think that it's all about stuffing in information, stuffing it inside of our heads, stuffing it in notes, stuffing it inside of our iPads, stuffing it everywhere. But true learning happens when we are actually retrieving information that we have put inside of our brains. There's a concept called the forgetting curve, which says that if you don't recall or if you don't retrieve information inside of your head for quite some time, then the brain automatically registers that as unimportant and deletes that over a period of time. So to learn anything technical or to make sure that you retain it for the long run, you have to actually retrieve that information and recall everything that you have learned. That's why working on a project is a very good way to learn anything technical. You actually take out all the information that you've learned and apply it inside of the project. Plus, every time you're retrieving information, you get feedback on what you have been able to capture and what is still missing. When you retrieve information, you're fully aware of what you know and what you still need to work on. You can then always go to the source material and learn the things that you've missed out. But this will not happen if you don't put yourself through a feedback loop. For a lot of us, feedback is a scary thing because it means that everything that we know will be put to test and we might very well be judged for doing things wrong. But if you look at it from a different perspective, it will really help you correct yourself at places where you're going wrong and also learn anything faster. If you take things from the perspective of learning, feedback will become constructive. And like I said, you can use it to learn anything faster. Plus, if you look at it, that's really the only way to go about the process. So prime yourself for the stuff that you are going to learn. Learn the essentials and don't boil the ocean. Immerse yourself fully in the topic that you're learning. And most importantly, have space for retrieval and build a feedback loop that can help you understand where you're going wrong and correct yourself from there. I hope you found the video useful. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Hope this was useful. This was Mrig, and I'll see you in the next video.